start a new project. I'll make a new project about someone here. New, let's say new site. Okay, new website, and I'm gonna create a website, new one. So I'm gonna say, call it lesson. Okay, let's say my site. Okay, cancel. New site from the beginning. I'm gonna call it not project 3. Let's call it lesson 4. And say OK. And this is the default page. Okay, I don't want the default page. I'm gonna add a new page that contains frames. So I'm gonna say new page, and I'm gonna say from template, and I can go and say, okay, I'm gonna have to choose header, footer, and content. I'm gonna say okay, and this is the main page. All right. So I'm gonna delete the default page here. I'm gonna save this as the main page here. I'm gonna delete this one here, yes, and I'm gonna save this one as the default page. Okay, so I will make it the main default page and save. All right, now I need to set up the page for each one. So here I'm going to create a page for example, every college of technology. All right, so how do I create that? I'm going to create now the header, and or not every. Let's create like a web page for someone. Okay, let's say for me, similar to the other one that we created before. Let's say that. Okay. What kind of information I can put there? So I'm gonna say the header now. Create the header. In the header, I'm gonna say, for example, here, I'm gonna put it in the middle and say welcome or Dr.moonther, around like this. And I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna put a picture saying welcome, for example, or something like that. I'm gonna get that picture, any picture I want, in Arabic or in English. I can use insert and then picture, sorry, not bookmark, picture, insert picture from file, and you already know how to do that. So I'm gonna go to my picture, and there's a welcome here somewhere. Yeah, this one here, and do not have to enter anything. I'm just gonna make it bigger and probably reduce the size for welcome a little bit to make it sound like a banner or something like that. So it looks like this. Can reduce this. All right. So this is the first page. Second page here, I'm gonna say not right here. I'm gonna say set a new page. Here I'm gonna put a menu saying here, for example, let me just put picture, small picture, okay, and say here about me. Here say academic. We already did that before, so I'm just gonna do it again. Okay, and then we can say, for example, what else we can say? Photos. We can say, what else we can say? I can say courses. Okay, and after that I can say search. You can search, do some search. Okay, and the last thing is say contact me. All right, so I just put this menu here. All right, I have to create a course now for sorry, I have to create a page for each one of these menu. Okay, and this page should be like this. So I'm going to save them. So I'm going to save this one as we have the top, which is this one here, the top one. and say save. And then we have this one here. Yeah, we have saved the picture with that. And then we have the menu. We're gonna call it the menu because it's this one here, the menu. And you can say save. So this is separate pages actually. If you open them, you can open them separately. You can update them. If you update them here, it's fully updated right over there. Okay. So if I change the color here, that will be changed over there. Okay, that will be changed over there. If you go to the default, you can see the color is changed. If I change the background color of the page property, and I want to change the background color to very different colors, such as this one here. Okay, I'm going to say okay, okay. If you go back to the default, you can see the color is changed. Okay, and here also the menu, you cannot change the color for this one, so you have to go to the page itself and right click page property and make the color in different color. Let's make it different color like this one, and it looks very bad, but I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this bold, put it in the middle like this, increase the font a little bit, make it large, and change the font type to a very nice font type like this, and save. So if you go back to the default, you can see the change right here. Now I have to write a page to display in here. So I have to create a page called About Me. Okay, I'm gonna call it About. So this page, I will say About Me something like any text. Okay, let's say here a new file, new page. I'm going to choose HTML, and I can say what I can say. Let's say if there is a frame, I don't want a frame. I just say general, and I'm going to say okay. This is the new page, so I'm going to paste something about me or anything, yeah, like that, which is from my website. So I'm going to and here paste. Where is it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so just bring it up. Looks better now. Okay, and I can add some picture here. I'm gonna add some picture right here. I'm gonna remove the frame, so I'm just gonna cut the text from here and just paste it somewhere here. Okay, I'm just gonna not, I don't want to use the frame because the frame will not change. I'm just using normal text. I'm gonna delete the frame, and I can just say right cut. And also this one, I don't want a frame here, and I'm say brief brief summary. Okay, and this is the title. I can make it bold. I can change the color to be like blue, and let's say the size must be header 1. Let's make it header 1. Where's header 1? Here. So header 1, yes. Okay. I will remove the link from here. So hyperlink property, remove the hyperlink. I don't want any link from there. So save it all, and I'm going to save it as about, because I want to save it like this. Okay, so I have a page here called About. You can see that. Okay, if I go to the main page now, I can right click on shadow the About Me here, go to Insert, and I put hyperlink, and I choose About, and you have to specify the target frame. Where do you want to display the page? If you keep it like this, okay, it will be displayed here in this small part, but I want to display it in this area. Okay, this one here. So I'm going to say target frame, and you can see the frames here, one at the top, one on the left, and one at the bottom. So I want to display it on this frame here. Okay, I can say okay, and then after that I can say okay. So if you display it like that, and you have to save, okay, and the page should be displayed right there. Okay, if I click, let's say that, okay, here, I click on About Me, and you can see it comes right here. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other things. Okay, so the other things are the same. Right, I'm gonna do it same thing here. Copy, and I can make a new page for the academic. I'm gonna make it a quick HTML, and then you can do that. And then I'm gonna just copy, something uh, from there. So I just wanna copy from my site. Okay, education, for example. You can do that for your CV. Do the same thing, and I'm gonna paste that one right here. Okay, I can make it as like a point if you want. If you want to make it like a point, you can do it like this, and you can make it as here. Can make it as unordered. So this is the first one, and this one is make it as unordered inside. Okay, the inside, not outside. Okay, remove the unordered. Rest. I'll just keep it like that, and just make this one H1 as a header and save. Okay, and I'm gonna save it as academic or education. Let's keep it as education. Save, and I'm gonna create another page for photos, for example. So here, how to create what do you call it, a photo gallery. Okay, this is a very simple one. Remember this one. If you can say file, new, and you say page, and then after that you can say I'll teach you that later on. It's a little bit difficult here to go through that, but anyway, I'm just gonna go through HTML page, okay, and then say okay, and then here I can insert like a table, insert table, and in this table I'm gonna put like 2 or 3 pictures, for example. Okay, so I'm gonna make the table a little bit smaller so you can see it. This is the table, and table property table. I'm gonna make the width not 100%. I'm gonna make it 50%, and I'm gonna set up the border because I want to see the border, and the border should be this one. And say okay. Now I can insert here a picture, any picture I want. Okay, any picture, let's say this one, and it's a very big picture, so I have to make it smaller. Okay, I can right click on the picture and go to the picture property, and go to the appearance, and you can set up the size very small, make it 200 here, and say okay. This will become small like this. You can also control it from here. I can add another picture also. Let's say insert picture, for example, from file, and I can add any other picture such as this one. You can add more picture as much. I'm gonna right click and then can reduce the size, the same thing here, 200, and say okay. So yeah, so just 2 pictures is enough. You can add more picture for your file. I'm gonna call this one photos, for example. Okay, I'm gonna save these 2 pictures. Okay, so I had done about me academic photo. I can do the courses and the search in the same way. Contact me is very simple. Okay, when you click on contact me, I want you to send me an email. So if you want to do that, okay, let me just connect the academic, insert a hyperlink, and then after that you can choose education. Okay, we forgot the target frame. You have to go for the target frame, sorry, insert hyperlink, and then you have to specify the target frame, which is this one here. Okay, and then okay. Same thing for the photo. You're gonna have to go insert hyperlink, and then you can choose photos, and then the target frame should be this one right here, and okay, and okay. You can do the same for the courses. For the contact me, I'm going to go and insert hyperlink, but I'm not going to choose a page. I'm going to go to the email address. You see that? Email address. Okay? And I'm going to put my email address. Okay, this one. And say at everyct.edu.oman. I'm going to subject contact me. And I'm going to say, okay. And that's it. Okay, so now if I save the page, all of them, and refresh the page from here, you can see the change now. If you click About Me, comes here, click Academic, comes here, and the photos comes here. If you click on Contact Me, that will open the email. So if I click Contact Me, that will open something to write an email. Okay, it just takes some time to open the Outlook, and then you can use the Outlook to send an email to me. And you can see that the Outlook is coming now because I click on Contact Me and I set it up as an email. Okay, I'm going to close it because I don't want to send an email, but I'm just going to show you how to create a hyperlink using an email. And also we have learned, now I will set up the initial page for this one as about, okay, to be, so now here I'm going to create a new, here I'm going to just put copyright, for example, every city at 2021, something like that. Okay, and you can change the color, you can change whatever you want. Now one more thing here, if I have a large page here, so for example if I have more things here, I can say a lot of things here. So if I have a very large page here, and this page is very large, contain a lot of things. See here, yeah, it contains so many things. Okay, let me just summarize them. I'm gonna say Control Z. Let's this one contain, for example, I'll put here experience. This page contain a lot of. If you want to have the same format as this header, you can just shadow this one, and there is click on this button here, Format Painter, copy, and then go to the experience, shadow it, it will become the same font, the same thing. Okay, and then I can copy only the text I want, and then say here, insert. Yeah, this is the first one, for example. I can put the second one. Let's say it's a very large page, okay? Very large page. And then after that, I'm gonna put another one. Let's make space between them so I recognize them. And the second one, okay. You can put that. And there's a lot more and more, okay? And then I have another title, for example, called, okay, research. Okay, called research interest, for example, and I'm gonna put it right here. Control V, and in this research interest, I'm gonna make it the same as this title. So I'm gonna copy this format from here and shadow it like that. It will become exactly like it. And I'm just gonna copy what's written there in the text. You can write anything about yourself if you want to create something for yourself. Okay, I can say another title, for example. Okay, and let's just make it long. Okay, and I'm gonna copy the same format, because I don't remember the font name, I don't remember the font title, so I have to copy the format only. And you can add something to that. That's it, that's enough. Okay, so look at here, we have so many titles and the page is very long. If I save it and display it, copyright, yeah, copyright, save the copyright. And if I display it right here and refresh the page, I can see here I have to go down to get to the project. Okay, what if I make a menu here, a small menu on the top that take me to the same page exactly? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to this page. Let me close. What is this one? Yeah, I'm gonna close this one and this one. So I'm gonna go to the program here, and in the top here, I'm gonna teach you something. So in the top here, I'm gonna create a menu. Okay. When I create the menu, I just put it in the middle and say here, I'm just gonna put the title. Okay, brief summary. Same title, brief summary, for example. And space here, I'm gonna say experience, space, what is the other one? Research, interest, for example. Let's take like one word, much better. Brief, experience, and here research. And you can say, okay, research, and you can say here projects, something like that. Let's make it small because I don't want to make big one, smaller sizer. So I'm gonna make it medium. Now what I'm gonna do, I am gonna create a link inside the same page. To create a link inside the same page, so I'm gonna go to the page which is about me, this page here, so you won't get confused. Okay, this is the page. I want to create a link inside the same page. So I have to create a bookmark. A bookmark similar to when you read a book, you put something that like a bookmark. So when you come back again, you go to the same uh, page that you left. So I have to add the bookmark first. Then I say I shadow that every title, insert. There's something called bookmark. And then go and say keep the same title. Okay, now this is added. You can see there's a dashed line underneath the word. That means it's a bookmark. If you see that, it's not a hyperlink, it's a bookmark. I can do this for this one as well, and insert bookmark, and you can see the previous one is there. Okay, and now there's a dashed line. Go to the research interest, same thing, insert bookmark, and OK. And the last one, project, you can say insert bookmark and say projects. Now we added these as a point, so I can jump to anywhere in the same page. How do I do that? From the top menu I created here, I can go here, shadow, insert, hyperlink, but I'm not gonna choose a file from here. I will not write a website like everycity.edu.oman. No. Okay. What I'm gonna do is not click on this here. Place in this page. Place in this page. So I'm gonna click on this one. When you click on this one, you can see here only the bookmarks that you created. So I'm gonna connect brief with brief summary. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same for experience. Insert hyperlink and make sure you click on, because if you are here, you'll not see them. You have to click on this one here. Okay, and then you can choose experience, bookmark, and it's become like a hyperlink. You see that? And research, insert, hyperlink. I'm gonna place in this document research, And the last one is a project, insert, hyperlink. I'm going to choose a project. Okay, so I created these things. And remember, the first step, you have to shadow them, insert bookmark, save them, and after that, you want to connect any word to it, you can just add it. So if I want to create here a letter called top, sorry, I'm going to make it here like hidden. So I'm going to write a word here called top and make it very small, very smaller, not bold. And I'm going to change the font to a font that no one can see it and apply that. Can you see the word? No. I just shadow that and insert bookmark. You will see why I did that. Okay. So here I can create a link, go up. Okay. Go up to the top of the page, shadow it, and here I can say insert hyperlink and can choose bookmark and can choose the top and say okay. Now do you see the top word? I don't want you to see it, but it's there. It is here if you shadow it. So I'm going to save now. If I display it right here, now it's become like this: about me, academic, photos, and that. If you click on project, instead of going down with the mouse like that, especially if the page is very long, just click on what? Project. That will take you to the project. If you click on go up, that will take you to the top of the page. If you want to go to research or experience, it will show only at the beginning of the page experience. If you want to go to not experience, you want to go to brief, this is a brief. So this is how you create a link inside the same page. Okay.